I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one Chief Rocket Knicks Universe, your main man, Uncle Freezie. Welcome to the premiere Knicks in the Morning show, the Knicks Morning Drive. Welcome back. For those that rocked with us earlier this morning, salute to y'all. Definitely want to finish off the conversations that we had earlier. So I'm coming back through so that you guys can have y'all voices be heard on a lot of the topics that we started the conversation on this morning. Right? Definitely want to do that. Welcome back. Let's get this party started. Let's start this conversation with a specific topic that I really want to talk about. And that is, what do we think about Quentin Grimes? Right? Let's have this conversation about what we think about Quentin Grimes. And right, I'm not here for the slander and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I want to do. Like, I don't want to do like the slanderous talk. I don't want to do that. Just want to talk about the quality of our team and what a guy like Grimes brings to the team. That's what I want to do. I want to bring that, right? I want to bring that. What does Grimes bring to this team? And we could talk about others on the team too, but I'd specifically like to talk about what Grimes brings. Right? So salute to y'all, right? Salute to y'all. And just want to initiate that conversation. Right? Y'all tell me how y'all feel about the Grimes situation as a starter coming off the bench. De La Cruz is in the building. What's good, boss man? Yeah, how do y'all feel about that? Just want to get your input on that. Right? Just want to get your input on that. Tell me what you think about that. Should Josh Hart or DiVincenzo be the starter in his place? Wiz is in the building. I'm gonna throw the link right back in the chat because I felt like this topic deserves, so that we can get everybody's opinion, respectfully get everybody's opinion. Just And because I feel like we have to have a open panel, round robin, round table type discussion on Grimes. So I sent some invites out earlier. I don't know who will be here, who won't. It's Black Friday, and plus it's the middle of the daytime. So we don't know exactly wow, somebody hit the dislike button already. Somebody's a hater. We've been live for like 5 minutes and somebody hit the dislike button already. Yeah. I guess we occupying the mental space. Whoever you are that hit that dislike button already, thank you for letting us occupy that much of your mental space. Right? Somebody out there has some type of mental issue where before you even talk, they hit the dislike button. Probably somebody out there that just hate Uncle Freezie with all their heart. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's wild, bro. The bigger you get, like the more you occupy this space, the more you realize that there are stalkers out there. Piece of the stalker out there that hit the thumbs down button already. We hadn't even opened the conversation. I feel like a celebrity now. Yo, I feel like a celebrity. I got a person that every time the show go live, they'll hit the hate button. Stalker. Yo, I feel special now. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Does that mean that Blorange Tears has made it? Yo, Phil was good, man. Yo, Phil is in the building. What's good, bro? Yo, salute to the Knicks Morning Brew in the building. What's good, man? Salute to those guys, man. I love them, bro. Super talented guys. Man, salute to those guys. Super talented. Super dope chemistry. Also, salute to those guys, man. Salute to those guys. Yeah, y'all. I gotta I want to talk to y'all about the Grimes thing, man. Like, how do we feel about Grimes? How do we feel about Grimes, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we feel like Grimes is a starter? Is he the future? Is he the present? Right? And I have the same question about Tom Thibodeau. Is Tom Thibodeau the future? Is he the present? Want to get y'all feedback on that. See how y'all feel about that. Right? See how y'all feel about that, man. Want to get y'all feeling on how close we are to winning a championship. Yo, Wacko was in the building. Salute to Wacko. Wacko was in the building. What's good, bro? Salute to the greatest borough that has ever existed, Brooklyn, New York. What's good? Shout out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn is in the building. Shout out to BX. Shout out to Manhattan. Shout out to Queens, New York is in the building. Shout out to all my people in Central Islip, Brentwood. Shout out to all my people in Bronx River, South Bronx. Man, I love y'all, man. South Bronx represent. South Bronx stand up. My people. My grandfather people is from there, from South Bronx, man. Shout out to all those Sims in the South Bronx, man, wherever y'all at. Right? Shout out to Brooklyn, Inwood, Far Rock. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people everywhere. And if I didn't mention you, shout out to you anyway. Salute to all my people everywhere. Shout out to Jersey City. Right? Shout out to all my people everywhere, y'all. Yeah, and if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. Hit the like button. And let me see. Hit the like button for one. Do that. I'm gonna try out something. Let me see what this look like. I'm gonna try out something. See what this look like. Oh! Look at that. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot right there. That's a lot going on. Wow, that's a lot going on. Okay. That's a lot going on. I'm about to get vertigo watching that. Yo, shout out to all my peoples. Bo Ismail is in the building. King Ribby says, shout out to Crown Heights. The son of the legend, Kerry Cox. Shout out to the son of the legend, Kerry Cox, representing Southside Jamaica Queens in the building. Bo Ismail says, shout out to Staten Island. Right, shout out to Staten Island. Ed Winnan is in the building. Yeah, man. And Ed Winnan says, I don't trust Leon Rose finding a better coach to get us to the next level. I think the coach is already in-house. I think the heir apparent is already on the coaching staff. Right? I think he already here. Right? Yo, Vern is in the building. What's good, mate? Harrigan says, salute. I like Grimes. The way the team is coached, Grimes has less pressure and a better chance to develop off the bench. Thibs likes the natural nurturing instinct of a dad. Right. Wacko says, Lincoln and Troy. We outside. We outside right now. We stay outside, bro. That's where we at. We outside. Represent. Happy holidays to everybody, man. So hey, man, whatever you doing, whatever holiday you know what I'm saying, that you rock with or whatever, man. Happy holidays for that. Right. Yeah. Yo, Kerry Cox says, Johnny Bryant, for sure, Thibs will be kicked up to the front office. That seems like the natural order of succession, right? If we're talking about succession, because I don't think Thibs is going to get fired. I don't think he out of here. I just think the natural order of succession is Tom Thibodeau going up to the front office. And I'm not talking about making waves. Right? I'm not talking about making waves. I'm talking about just like being here. Right? OG Anunoby. That's interesting. See, that's interesting, bro. That's interesting. As I consider that, I think I may pass. I think I may pass on OG Anunoby. And not that I dislike a 6'7" athlete on a perimeter that can dribble, pass, shoot, and defend. Right? But where does he play when he get here? Are you going to really knock RJ out of his groove? Right? Are we really going to knock RJ out of his groove in order to wedge OG Anunoby in? PL in the building. PL, I'm absolutely. King Ribby says, I can't help it, bro. I can't help it. They use my what do you call it? They use my selfies to make animal crackers, bro. I can't help it. I mean, I'm not going to get any prettier, bro. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? I am what I am, bro. I am what I am. A lady told me, I think it was a lady told me, somebody, she was like, yo, Uncle Freezie, you don't have a neck. But I am what I am at this point, bro. You know what I'm saying? I am what I am. I'm not going back to the drawing board, getting a neck, and I can't go back to the drawing board and getting another face. I am what I am, bro. We got to accept it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, yeah, the thing with Grimes is I think it's kind of multiple things at once. I think it's multiple things at once, right? Yo, Big Tone is in the building. Big Tone says, yeah, we beating you bums tonight. Let me throw the thing in the chat, man, for my mans. Let me throw this thing up here for my mans, bro. Because I was gonna hop on, I was gonna see what he jumped on. I was gonna see what he jumped on, and then I was gonna come in and talk that ish. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Wacko says, and Wacko says, I think it is kind of smart too. Wacko says, RJ is not a shooting guard. Please stop. Right? Yeah. And King Ruby says, your face at the OG Ananobi situation had you thinking for a minute. Yeah, I had to pause, bro. I had to pause. I was like, yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta kind of give that some thought. Yo, Big Tone is in the building. What's good, boss man?
What's up,
Oh, he coming in.
What's going on with you?
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, boss.
What's going on? Same to you. Belated Thanksgiving. Same to you and the Knicks fans. Yeah. What's going on with you?
Chilling, boss.
Can you hear me?
Chilling, boss. Yeah, man, you coming in loud and clear.
Okay.
Don't tell me you coming in here. Cool. Don't tell me you coming in for a soft landing, bro. Don't come in here. Don't I can't tell you what to do, but I know you ain't coming in here trying to give us no props. Come on, bro.
Hey, soft landing. You already know me by now, nephew. Yeah. You already you already know me by now, bro. Ain't nothing y'all can do with us, man. Y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all now, man. We go ahead and take care of all that, man. We got something to prove with all these haters out here. Talking about Miami's lottery and all that bull crap. Yeah, we got something to prove to these bums. We are ready to exceeded expectations already. We number 2 tied for number 2 in the East. So, and I don't even do seeding. I'm not one to do seeding. I don't care nothing but seeding and all that stuff. But I play the game every now and then with the haters. You feel me? I play the seeding game with the haters every now and then. You know. But yeah. We're gonna go ahead and wax that Knicks ass tonight, my brother. Yeah. We're gonna take care of that. Like I said, I like my steak well done. And that's all I'm gonna say. I like my steak well done, brother. Yeah.
Right. All I'm gonna say to you, boss, out of respect, because you know I love the show, bro. You know I love your content, man. I love the show. All I'm gonna say is, man, eat well before the end of the season, bro. Because getting a steak is one thing that when you like it with all the sides, but if you go into that meal hungry and then find out that you not eating and somebody else gonna eat, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is be ready either way. Be ready either way.
Okay.
You know us. As soon as we ready, soon as we ready, bro, I'm gonna come through on the show. If we don't get there, I'm gonna come through on the show and Cash App live on the show. You know me. I'm old school, bro.
Right.
I'm a 60s baby, bro. I'm an OG. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I grew up in a different era. It ain't none of that beating around the bush. I'm a man 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? So So my word means something to me. So if that's the case, bro, I'm coming through, bim by bim, right on the air. You know me.
Exactly. And
But
vice
when I'm saying the
versa.
big
You already
tone,
know that.
hey, what I'm saying though,
There you go.
but
There you
if the
go.
steak, but if I'm owed that steak dinner, I'm coming through the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If
Well,
I'm
and
owed
I'm
that
coming
steak
on
dinner,
you.
I'm
You
coming
ain't
through
you
the
ain't
same
got to
way.
come on mine. I'm gonna come on yours. And it's gonna I say it again.
Or we can do it together. Or we can do it together. Either way, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Vice versa. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we know what's
Right.
happening. We both
Yeah, so how your boys
school. We
playing,
know
bro?
what's
How y'all
going on.
looking?
What's up,
How y'all
RK?
looking though?
What up,
Shit, man.
Tone? How you?
We are what we are. What's
Okay.
I'm good, nephew. I'm good, man. Well, how we playing?
Salute,
We
Freezie.
10-5, man. We started off 1-4. Everybody want to throw everything at us. Even our own fake ass, I call them only win fans. You know, they praise you only when you win. They want to get rid of everybody when you lose 1 or 2 games. You know, I call them only win fans. That's my shirt too.
Right.
I got my shirts, my apparels out there, man. But yeah.
I wanted to ask you something, Tone.
How we doing? How we doing? We doing very well. Yeah, we
Tone, I
doing
wanted to
very
ask
well,
you
man.
something. I want to ask you something. How are the fans talking about Hero? Because like y'all went on the run without him, and then y'all started winning. I don't know what 7 in a row without him.
Dre,
Like, are they trying to turn on him again? Are they trying to turn on him
Miami
again?
ass ain't played. Man, them motherfuckers ain't beat nobody. Yeah, y'all out here beating Charlotte by 15.
Stop.
And Heat fans pounding their chest.
Stop it. We just beat Cleveland by 30. So it's 33 to be exact. So without Bam.
Right.
Yeah, without Tyler. Yes. So stop it now. Don't do that. We play in front of us now, because y'all lost to some bums. So cut it out, nephew. Don't do that. But as for nephews, look, man, when it comes to I tell you all the time, even on my stream, man. When it comes to the Miami Heat fan, man, they're just as fake and as emotional as motherfucking Lakers fan. Now, I ain't never think I was gonna put anybody over Lakers. But I'm telling you, these win-only fan motherfuckers and those are Miami Heat fans who really hate Tyler. It's just about certain fans just don't like Tyler.
They don't like Tyler because
Miami
of
Heat
who he
fans,
is,
and that's who when you hear that rumbling, they don't like Tyler, who he is. Basically, they just don't like Tyler, right? And Tyler averaging 25 this year before he went down. So that's why I'm not getting, what ignorant, how ignorant is that? It ain't no more than two more 23-year-olds averaging 25 in the game right now.
Right.
Tyler's top 3. So how in the world are you talking about trade Tyler when even before Tyler went down, it was Tyler who also was helping us get on the win streak? It just unfortunately came down on the board from the Grizzlies' ankle and twisted his ankle. Now, wasn't no damage or none of that, but it was enough to keep him out, let him rest for a few. So again, I don't take, and trust me, I go in on them bums on my show, bro. Right. I don't take none of them bums, sir. I don't mess with them, bro. I just don't. And then you hate on the same guy who helped you get to where, same way they do with Kyle Lowry. Tell this trade Kyle Lowry, man, shut your dumb ass up. Because if it wasn't for Kyle Lowry, we wouldn't even been in the Eastern Conference Finals and the Finals last year when Jimmy and Bam went down.
Right.
See, this one thing I hate, nephew. You know what I hate more than anything? An ungrateful ass fan. I can't stand an ungrateful ass fan.
Right. Them.
Soon, that same player help you win, get you where to the level that you are. And then soon as they might have a bad game or something, like Duncan did last year. He went down. Now look at Duncan. And they ready to throw the person away because they have a bad game. I don't like ungrateful bastards like that, man. I really don't. I don't. And I damn sure don't like them on my team. You know, so I don't pay them fools no mind, man, when they holler.
Which one you hate?
Tyler,
Which one you
Tyler,
dislike
you know,
more?
Trey Tyler,
Which ones you dislike more though? Which ones you dislike more? The ones that are flat out haters, or the ones that are ungrateful?
I would say the ungrateful.
Okay.
Because it just ain't never cool, whether sports or anything, to be ungrateful. So I'm never cool. You understand what I'm saying? I would always that's the pet peeve that I can handle a hater. A hater is he's just a sucker. He or she just a sucker. Hey, you know, whatever. But an ungrateful person, that's more of a spiritual thing where, you know, you really revealing who you are as a person.
Right.
You know, your elders tell you that. Don't ever be grateful. You understand what I'm saying? Because ungratefulness, that's deeper than just sports. So when you carry that over into sports, it's just showing your character. It's showing your character and who you really are.
Right.
You understand? As soon as that man, you know, that player gets you all the way to the finals, hell, he might even win you 2 or 3 chips. And then as soon as he have a bad game, get rid of him. You talk about him. That's no, I can't get with that. Now I'm so I would say ungrateful is the most disgusting to me.
Right. Dre, did you ask that question because you might be interested in Tyler Hero?
No.
Or you think it's just a broad NBA question?
It was a broad NBA question because from the outside looking in, when you check on like Twitter or any other type of space, like they try to paint this picture like Tyler Hero is this negative player or he doesn't affect winning. And it's just like, just because they go on a run without him does not like make them like you can paint it like this. John Morant has been out the entire year, and you
don't mean he don't affect.
Yeah, you remember when they had those like they had a great record without him last year and the year before.
Right.
But in reality, they are for sure not better without John Morant.
Right.
And just because they go on a run in regular season games,
right? And you're not going to pretty much win nothing without.
You need that level of talent to get over the hump if you're trying to win a championship.
Right. Because the team is built around you. The team is built around John.
Yeah.
Right. And 25. Right. And 25 points a game is no slouch. That ain't no slouch person. The hell are you talking about? Who 25 points a game? You got so-called quote unquote superstars that ain't really getting that 25.
Right.
Or veterans, as they would say. People who they deem to be good ain't even making 25. And Tyler
personally, I don't think Tyler Hero would be good, bro. My personal opinion is Tyler
against
Poole,
the best of them.
Tyler Hero is Jordan Poole in my mind, bro. That's who I think he is. I think
no,
yeah, man.
Hell
bro.
No.
And to be honestly, without Bam, I respect Bam and Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, you trolling. Poole, ain't nobody in the NBA Poole right now. Yeah, you trolling, nephew. Ain't nobody in the NBA no Poole right now, bro. That dude is almost at the disgust level. I don't know what's going on.
I think it's
with
a lack
him,
of talent.
but
I think it's a lack of talent with Washington, man. Gotten him.
But they say he's always been arrogant, so I think so.
Right. Right. No doubt. I just I respect Bam a lot. I respect Jimmy Butler a lot, man.
Bam is playing tonight, by the way. He was listed as questionable before, now he's probable, so he's gonna play.
Good, man. Because I like beating Miami full strength, bro. I ain't want to hear no excuses. I don't be wanting to hear that bullshit, bro. Motherfuckers from Miami talking that shit, talking about they crying, all they damn expensive ass drinks and shit, martinis and shit. Motherfuckers drinking with they damn
first of all
pinkies up and shit. Talking about the only reason why we lost is because Jimmy was out.
No. First of all, let me make it clear to you. I don't give a damn if Jimmy out, Bam out. You bums can't beat us. You can't beat us. Rather Jimmy out, Bam out. I don't care who out. See, I don't do the injury excuse shit. See,
we beat y'all in the regular season.
So I don't care who out.
Right.
Yeah,
We beat
well,
y'all in the
regular
regular
season,
season,
we
not
beat each
not
other in the
the
regular season. Now we beat y'all too. Now stop it.
Yeah, and Big Tone, listen, man. I'm not
Hey, yeah,
saying
we
I'm
beat
not,
y'all
I'm
in
not
regular
saying that
season
the
too. I
whole
mean,
fan
but you
base.
know, but it
I'm
is what it is.
I'm not saying that the whole fan base is this way, bro. I'm saying when we go to Miami, we see these motherfuckers with these damn silk ass shirts on and these expensive ass cars and shit, and motherfucker damn they losing by 4 in the second quarter, and motherfuckers is walking out talking about the game over. Bro, we been there. I seen these dudes with my own eyes, bro. As soon I seen these fair weather ass Miami Heat fans, they'll be down by 10 in the second quarter and they leaving, going to the club or something, or going somewhere else. I've been there. I've seen it with my own eyes like 10
Well,
times, bro.
I mean, nephew, stop it,
When you
because I've seen
when you a
Knicks
Heat,
fans
when
do
you
that. Stop
when
it, stop
nah, bro.
it, stop it,
Nah, bro.
nephew.
Nah, bro.
I don't
Nah, bro.
seen Knicks fans do that. Come on, man.
Nah, bro.
Don't make me pull a film out, man. Don't make me
Nah,
go and
bro.
pull film out on you, man. Don't
Nah,
make
bro.
me go pull
Knicks
film
fans,
out
bro.
on you, man.
Bro,
Yes.
I've been in
Yes.
Miami, bro. When legit, if the Knicks go up by 10, you can hear more Knicks fans in the arena than Heat fans. And I'm not talking about y'all hardcore
Nephew,
fans.
stop.
I'm not talking about y'all hardcore fans, bro. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not being disrespectful to you as a fan. What I'm saying is it's members of the Heat fan base, bro. If things ain't going their way, they ain't showing up, bro. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
same thing with you Knicks fans too. Now, y'all done did some crazy shit too. Now, y'all already throw everybody away too. So now, come on, nephew. Look, every fan base has them disgruntled ass fans. I mean, let's be real. Every fan base has those disgruntled ass fans, and that's why I said I can't speak for them bums, because nobody gets on those types as a Miami fan more than me. So I definitely call them out, and I don't like them type. Just like I'm going in right as we speak now. I'm going in on a couple. They're still talking about trade. Every time turn around, they're putting a Miami Heat jersey on somebody who's available or
But y'all
might
made
be
the
in
NBA
trade
finals
talks
though, right? Y'all made the NBA finals.
Yeah, exactly. And they're putting
and
trade and they're putting jersey. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Disgruntled ass fans. I know that because everybody have them.
As
But
soon as y'all got
nobody goes
LeBron,
in
it
on them
turned
with
into
me.
that. When y'all got LeBron, it turned into okay, we're gonna
But
get every free agent, every superstar. And it's like, bro,
just put a jersey on everybody. And the front office ain't nobody thinking but these people. But that's the beat writers, and that's the the fans just want these people. But that's where that ungratefulness come in at.
Big Talk, those are the people I'm talking about, though. Those are the people I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I ain't even mad at you for that. That's fair game. I ain't definitely ain't mad at you when
How
you
make
talk
the
about
NBA
those
finals
bastards.
and they talk about trading a second or third best
Trading
player?
you. It's best player. Make it make sense. Exactly. That's
Damian
why I
Lillard,
go
who
in
ain't
on
won nothing.
ass.
Damian Lillard, who ain't won nothing on won nothing in college or the pros, right? Say he want to get traded to Miami, and Cat is wanting him to be traded to Miami.
But not just wanting him to be traded. I don't find nothing wrong with a player might want to come to your team.
Right.
But when you talking about giving up the whole goddamn bench for that player, man, you crazy in your damn head. I don't give a damn how good he is.
Right.
Then you going back to where the hell you started. Because if you give up your whole damn bench, then who the hell gonna help you win? This bum couldn't even win where he was. So you're gonna get rid of You're gonna get rid of your whole bench to get one player. Now you back to where you at.
Right.
Who gonna help you?
Right.
It's just foolishness stuff, man.
That's what I'm talking about. And shout out to all my family members in Miami. So I got family down there through relation. Shout out to Miss Mocha family and all that stuff from Miami that remind me all the time how good Miami is. Right. But when they losing, I don't hear nothing. When they winning, I gotta keep my phone on the charger. But when they losing, I'm good.
Yeah, that's why I call them. That's why I call them only win fans. That's why I call them only win fans. I got my t-shirt. I ain't mean plug it on your show, but yeah, I got my website, man. Go to BigToneOpenSportsTalk.com, man, and you'll see.
You'll see it. And not just that shirt, but other stuff. It's a
and
lot
my
of
water,
other stuff.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I got our family water. My son, my late son who passed away, Francis H2O. So we got our water line as well.
Salute,
you go on there, you're gonna see, you're gonna see his water. We just launched his water this year. So so we got our water and everything, man. But yeah, man, them type fans, bro.
If you can. Support it.
Yeah, if you can, man. I appreciate you. BigToneOpenSportsTalk.com, man. That's the website, and you're gonna see it, man.
Yeah, man.
But I can't stand only win fans, man. I despise them people. I just don't. And like I said, I don't like ungrateful fans, bro. And that's across the board. That's not even just with Miami. Of course, it's gonna stick out more Miami because I'm a Miami Heat fan. But I don't like ungrateful fans across the board. Right. I just find it disgusting, bro. I really do. I find it disgusting, man. You praise people when they win and they have a bad game. Now you're ready to throw them away. Right. Who does that?
Right.
So
right.
That's across the board.
That's a part. That's a part of society, man. Where
social media.
If people don't have it 100% their way, they complain.
Right. And that's what it is. It's my way or no way. Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
that's what it is.
That's a part of life. But real quick, Wiz, thank you for the generous contribution. Wiz says, smash the like button. We got it tonight, but playoffs. Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
This is a plan, ain't it? Let me ask you, nephew, what you think about that plan? I'm glad nephew just brought that up with the donation. What you think about this plan thing, man?
Personally, I like it. And the reason why I like it is not in the conventional sense, right? Mm-hmm. I like it because it puts emphasis on winning early season games and for those teams, those lottery teams that come out the gate straight trying to tank, like the Charlotte Hornets and the Washington Wizards and teams like that. It gives them motivation to at least try to be competitive early in the season. Because the Wizards tanking and Charlotte tanking, right? San Antonio tanking. But it give them motivation to at least to be competitive early. But
a lot of those young guys can get 500K.
20 and 62. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. So GI, what's good, bro?
GI got a lot.
We had a great show 2 nights ago. We had a great show 2 nights ago, man. So I just wanted to pop in and say what's up to the people. I'm here, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. My takes is pretty much on record, but I'm here, Dre, Big Tone, you know what I mean? We're in the building. Anytime I can rock out on the Blorange Tears network is highly important to me. I don't give up those opportunities.
Bim. Gee, I had me in my feelings the other day, bro. I was up here about to cry the other day, bro. You know what I'm saying? About to shed a tear, bro. I love the Knicks that much, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I went to my first trip to Madison Square Garden was 1973, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was a shorty in the Garden, bro. I saw Clyde Frazier. Clyde Frazier looked like he was 9 foot tall when I saw him, bro. Clyde Frazier in his prime. You know what I'm saying? I saw Clyde Frazier. I was like, dang, man, that man must be 9 foot tall. Now in real life, I'm taller than Clyde. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you know how long ago that was, man. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, but okay, nephew, I'll just stop by, man.
Dre, I had to tell.
We gonna holler at y'all, baby. We gonna whip that back.
I'm coming.
Whip that backside,
right?
Oh yeah,
I'm coming tonight, right?
Yeah, I go on. I'm ready to go on 305, man. I go on 305, and then I come on after my game. So I'm ready to do my show, set up my show, and everything for 305, and actually in an hour. And we're gonna go ahead and handle y'all bums, man. I keep telling y'all can't beat us, man. Y'all can't beat us, man. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Y'all can't beat us, man.
Salute. The only thing I gotta say is if y'all wasn't so soft, you know what I'm saying? He beat the fuck out of y'all, right? If y'all wasn't so soft, but at the same time, respect because Miami is Miami, bro. So, but salute. I'm gonna come through tonight though after the game.
Okay, yeah, cause I'll be on after the game tonight. I usually do the play-by-play, but I'm not doing. I'm be on after the game tonight. So
okay,
like I say, I'll do 2 shows every day. I'm ready to do my 305 show and then after the game night. So salute y'all.
305 means something, everybody. For those that don't know,
they don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't
those
understand.
That know, they know.
All right, nephew. I'll holler at you.
All right, boss.
Man. Peace out, y'all.
Peace, bro.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, boss?
Not much. I mean, what's the tournament scenario to clinch a playoff spot in that for the Knicks? Do they have to beat Miami tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they have to win the next 2 and win convincingly, like by a lot of points.
Yeah.
In order to make the plan as a tournament,
as
the wild card, because we're not going to win the division. I mean,
because we lost
Milwaukee. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but to be absolutely honest, when I was looking at the whole schedule and like the rankings and the list, if the Knicks win the next 2 games in the tournament, and granted, I think it hinges on this particular game the most because the next one I think is against Charlotte.
Right.
Yeah, it's against the Hornets.
We should be able to handle that one. So if we win this one and go into the Charlotte game and handle business in Charlotte, then we'll probably be the wild card from the East.
Yeah.
Just looking at the winning, because you got to look by a point differential, and we have a nice point differential right now. So
I'm just asking if the NBA is trying too hard to be the WNBA, because you know about the Commissioner's Cup tournament in the WNBA, and that thing's a piece of garbage.
Well, it's different because it's way less teams in the WNBA, so it's harder to drum up the same amount of support. And to be absolutely honest, the winnings from this is more than like the average salary in the WNBA. So it's harder to compare when we're talking about 30 fans.
I'm just asking if the men's side is trying too much to copycat what the women are doing.
It's not really though. It's not really the women that they're copying. They're copying football, soccer internationally. But the thing is, they use the WNBA as a test first, a trial run before they brought it to the NBA. And for the WNBA, it's been good feedback. So they were like, okay, we'll just bring it to the NBA.
But that's only because a lot of people are more interested in the women's FIFA World Cup than they are in the men's.
No. I was talking about the WNBA.
No, but I'm saying that the tournaments in both basketball leagues use the World Cup tournament as a base. Do they not?
Yeah, but the term of like group play and stuff like that happens in other forms of soccer, not even just FIFA or international play. Like it's a thing that drums up support and interest throughout the entire season. So I get it, because to be absolutely honest, before this, we would just be thinking about this as another big game against Miami, with no other things to back it up or no other things to play for. It drums up a little bit more intrigue or interest. And to be absolutely honest, I don't mind it. I like it.
Yeah,
I personally like it. It's something to give importance to the first quarter or third of the season.
At least it's better than playing the fourth quarter of the All-Star game on a sudden death format.
For some pays win money.
Right. I think it adds an element of leverage to early season games. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what it is. Because even if you don't win the NBA title, which is an elite championship in sports, even though the in-season tournament is not on that level of Super Bowl, World Series, NBA championship, whatever,
Stanley Cup,
it's still a championship, right? So if you win that tournament championship, you at least have something in your trophy room, even if it only equates to a division title or an Eastern Conference final at its best. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be the Larry O'Brien trophy, but it is significant enough for you to have. Yeah, man. So I've been wanting to ask GI, what do you think about Quentin Grimes starting, bro? Do you think Grimes starting is an important issue, or is it something Knicks fans are just drumming up to have something to talk about?
It's a very important issue because unfortunately, this offense still has moments where if my concern always with if forget the offense is doing what they're supposed to do. I'm worried about how teams can defend against them and make it tough what it is that they need to do. So putting that big defender on Brunson changes some things. And I'm not saying he's not a dog, but it changes some things. What I need then is now once they want to do that, I want to take advantage of you doing that. So that means I want to move Brunson off the ball. Same thing they did with Steph Curry. They tried to put the big guy on him to stop him from then they took Steph off the ball. Now the big guy's got to chase him around. Now that's not going to work. I want Brunson more off the ball. In order to do that, that makes Grimes a more preliminary ball handler. It just hasn't shown. I don't know if given the opportunity. I don't know if it's just not his stage of development just yet. Whatever the reason is, he can't get that done. And I believe Dante can immediately. Why I also think this works is the flip side. You put Grimes in with the second unit, then you're getting Quickly, who handles the ball much more than Quickly distributes better than Brunson does, believe it or not. He just does. The way he keeps his dribble going, guys cut off him, he sees it. The second unit, too, as a whole, plays with the floor is more open in the second unit than it is in the first unit. That all of these things benefit Grimes. The only thing I'm afraid of is as the take I gave in my on our show the other day, and again, every Wednesday there's no game. Please come to the Blorange Tears network. You will see Knicks freestyle. We're free. Keith is the curator, and Freezie and I are just blessed enough to be tagging along. I think it's just as simple as that. But on Wednesday, I said my only concern where you stick in Dante. Dante's more aggressive. Grimes is your traditional. I'm going to slide my feet. I'm going to move my feet on defense. I'm going to make it hard for you. I'm not going to foul. I'm not going to bail you out. Dante likes to make things happen. He likes to jump passing lanes. And so I don't want Dante to get in any foul trouble. He has to play that same base defense and keep his man in front of him. Either way, this is still an undersized team overall. But that's my feelings on why I would flip the 2-3.
I agree with Ghetto. It would be better to flip the script with Grimes and Dante. And I mean, if Dante's in the front line unit, I think we get a lot more productivity. I mean, and defensively, for those oppositions, abandon all hope, ye who enter here, because you're stepping into Dante's inferno.
Bim. Now take that. Wiz, thank you for this contribution. Wiz says, football was correct. You Americans are funny.
Yeah. That's a yardie for you.
That hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
I know G.I. in a good mood with the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Man, Cowboys, let me keep it real with y'all. We're really good against very bad teams. You give us a bad team, except the Cardinals.
Y'all got 5 games. Y'all got 5 straight games against over 500 teams. Y'all gonna see.
Now, the cupcake part of the season is over. But I will say that defense is fast. It's fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that means, but it's fast.
Yeah, your real test is against the Eagles in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Just real quick on the Grimes point though. I think at times, and I know GI specifically can speak to this because GI and I have had conversations about business and board meetings and stuff like that in these conference rooms and all of that. I'm not saying that others haven't, but I know for a fact that GI have this in common. Bro, the more options you give people, the more people want to take advantage of options and stuff. And now you making chocolate milk instead of getting straight to the point. You mixing all this stuff up. What I would say is stick with Grimes as starter And if Dante DiVincenzo proves that he can be consistent, just take away Grimes' minutes and give what's the name just more minutes and more responsibility. Yeah, DiVincenzo. Yeah, you don't have to make DiVincenzo the starter to give him more responsibility and more roles and a bigger role on the team. You can keep him in the same role and just ask him to do more in that role, as opposed to I could speak to this. Gi, you know how you have your meetings on a Friday afternoon, like 2:30, everybody ready to go, and it's a 45-minute meeting turned into now we leaving at 6:17 in the afternoon because people got options and all they want to do is talk. And when they finish talking, you know what you have? The same thing that you had before that person stand up. You know what I'm saying? Gi, you know what I'm talking about? How you give everybody all these options and they just start standing up and they add all this stuff to it. And then now you got cornbread salad. You know what I'm saying? My thing is leave Grimes right where he at. If Dante DiVincenzo is what he is, let him prove it more. Because Dante DiVincenzo has only been playing with us for 14 games. And we're trying to change the starting lineup of a playoff team. I think we just got to relax a little teeny bit.
I think Grimes is just in his head right now. But to be absolutely honest, Dante just had his career high in points, right?
And 3-pointers.
Right. Grimes just off talent alone in his like second month in the NBA past that when we were against the Bucks.
Yeah.
like we have to actually like be realistic in terms of who Dante is. Dante is a role. There's a reason he's here for the MLE and not $100 million.
It's the reason why this is his fourth team in 6 seasons.
So he's been Golden State.
It's a reason why when we do trades,
or the other two.
It's a reason, like, even though Grimes
Golden State, Sacramento, Milwaukee, Knicks.
Yeah. It's a reason why, like, unfortunately, Grimes right now is playing in his head, but when there's trades coming up, he's like the first guy teams ask for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is nobody's taking anything from Grimes. I'm saying if Grimes is not, we need a second ball handler. You guys never addressed my specific fact where I said we're pushing Brunson off the ball. If Brunson's on the ball, Grimes, you want Grimes in there. But they're pushing Brunson off the ball. Who's going to help Brunson? I think Dante helps Brunson better than Grimes. That was my specific point. Not just speaking to just Grimes' skill set, because I love Grimes. I don't want him traded. I don't want nothing to happen to him. But I'm saying Dante gives a second option, a better second option. And with Quickly, you don't need a second option. Quickly's keeping that dribble going everywhere. Nobody can make Quickly pick up his dribble the way he's playing the last few days.
Right. No, I got you. I got what you're saying. But the point I'm saying is with Quentin Grimes as a starter, Jalen Brunson is shooting 44.5% from 3 and 47 point something, like 47.8% on spot up threes. Right. And if you take Grimes out, do you still get that same level of production? What I'm saying is to take a quote from a group from back in the day called The System. I'm saying don't disturb this groove. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe it'll be better, but maybe it'll be worse. But what we know.
The thing is, this group.
I might as well hop off.
Go ahead, bro.
My bad. I thought you were wrapping up. My bad, Freeze.
No, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but Groove hasn't looked good against good teams. And so tonight will be the look. That's my concern. And they know what makes the good teams good? They get the ball out of Brunson's hands. And don't get me wrong, Randall's been off. So if Randall and RJ's been out. So I'm just looking at, I guess, you know what? Maybe if everybody's there, my point is moot. But I'm going to tell you something. When they force the ball out of Brunson's hands and RJ has been out the game, because he hasn't had a bad game this season yet. Kids, All-Star RJ is here. And Randall's not getting it done. Ooh, we've struggled. And what good teams do is they get the ball out of Brunson's hands. That's what good teams do. That's what makes them a good team, getting the ball out of Brunson's hands. If you leave the ball in Brunson's hands for 48 minutes, you're in big trouble. If you don't get him out of his groove, if you let him go wherever he wants to go, he's that good. He can dominate with the game, and we're going to be in it for the long haul as long as he gets others scoring. So there's no way we know that and other teams don't know it. That's why they go right at him first.
I agree, but it's like you gotta. Well, I agree. Like in terms of like having tertiary playmakers and secondary playmakers on the court next to Brunson, you want to have like a tandem guard type of thing. But in my mind, it's like we know Randall can play make, we know RJ can play make. Maybe those two need to be more assertive. And to be absolutely honest, if you take away the top two options out of any team's big three or mid three or whatever, it's gonna look bad. It's That's for every team.
So you're telling me that the sample size I looked at that's got me saying stick Dante in and is not enough. Give it a little more run. And I'm willing to give it 25. I'm glad we kept talking about it. But when we've had no second to Brunson, we're in big trouble when we have no second to Brunson.
Well, when we do closing lineups, Grimes is on the bench for a reason. So like you have a point. Grimes is on the bench usually because you want to have another ball handler out there from the perimeter because Thibs doesn't necessarily trust RJ to run the offense or play make as much as we would like him to. Because I think to be absolutely honest, in my mind, if RJ had the usage, he may get some turnovers, but he's a guy that can get 6 assists if he had the requisite usage. If they decided, yo, we're just gonna run a little bit more pick and roll for him, so you can get more playmaking in because he's making the right decisions. But in Tibbs' mind, like he'd rather everything be orchestrated from a traditional guard, a smaller guard, an IQ, a Brunson size, or even Dante. Like he wants to initiate from guards. Outside of that, he doesn't really. We don't really initiate unless it's out of the post for Randall. That's about it. Like those are his go-tos. Your guard starts everything, or it's Randall that starts. That's it. When we go down the stretch of games, and I think he needs to put a little bit more trust in RJ or give him a little bit more responsibility because he's making the right decisions now. Before, if you were to give RJ more responsibility, probably get 7 turnovers and shoot 3 for 20 every game. But now he's driving, kicking, making the right reads. It's like, okay, it's okay, Tibbs. You can have your secondary guard, but you need to put more faith in RJ because if you do that, it makes us more dynamic. It makes us harder to defend, in my mind. Because if you're making it a thing where it's like, okay, we need to initiate point guard high pick and roll over and over and over. Granted, it's effective for Brunson, but it makes you predictable. It makes the entire offense predictable. And at some point, like against good teams with good defenses, it's not gonna work. Like I always say this, the leash that Tibbs gives Josh Hart doesn't make sense because against good defensive teams, against good defensive teams, Josh Hart is not very effective or helpful. Like that's why when Josh Hart can get to the rim and do his stuff against bad teams like the Hornets or the Wizards of the world, but when you go against good defensive teams, they just highlight what he can't do. Unfortunately, and Tibbs will give him more of a leash than anyone for whatever reason. And I'd rather Grimes gets a little sample of those minutes that he gives to Josh Hart because Josh Hart's again sometimes Josh Hart plays 30 minutes and I don't understand why. Like after that 22-minute threshold, you're getting diminished returns with a guy like that because he's just a hustle player, an energy guy, in my mind. So yeah. What do you think? Like I don't know. What do you want out of Grimes in terms of when he's next to Brunson?
I just want him to just make sure he hits. Gotta shoot around 40% from 3, and that's supposed to be a championship team. 38% for it to be a high playoff team, but he can't dip 35. I want to see him a little more comfortable. His defense, I don't want anything different from. I want him to continue to do exactly what he's doing on defense. But his catch and shoot, man, it just looks. If it just keeps looking this bad, I'm like, man, he's not a catch and shoot guy. He's probably right on the fringe of being acceptable 3-and-D. But right now, it just looks like he knows he's going to get it at the last minute. He's not really in the flow. He's more 100%. He's like he's 100% defense, and if something happens on offense, I'll just make sure I'll turn it over. It's like he's out there on offense not to make mistakes, not to He's not looking to make an impact. He's looking not to make mistakes. If that's the best.
Yeah, that's my issue with him. It's like he's playing inside of his head, and it's like I think the last game left the bad taste in your mouth in terms because he went 0 for 6, but for his career, he's 38% from three, and he's pretty solid at catch and shoot. So I mean, if his baseline is 38, I can live with that. I mean, you can live with that, but his decision making, he needs to be more assertive. Like, yo, if they close it out on you, all you got to do is put the ball on the floor, dribble. Like you a guard, bro. You drafted to be a guard. You played point guard in high school. You have
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. He doesn't look like he has triple threat out there at all, and he has it all.
And they close out on him hard because they actually respect his jumper. But if they're gonna do that, make them pay. Like they run Kentavious Caldwell Pope off the 3-point line, and what do you see him do? He becomes aggressive. He goes to the rim, or he finds his playmakers. Right? He will catch the ball and then swing it back. Like he'll do the boomerang pass back to Brunson. Brunson will hit him in the corner, and he'll just pass it back. And it's not for the lack of being able to shoot. Like he does. It's funny enough, he does a lot of the same things Josh Hart does, except he can actually shoot when Josh Hart can't. And I don't understand. But I think he's playing not to make mistakes, as you said. And you can't play timid in the NBA. You just can't do it.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm lost, bro.
What's up?
I'm lost. I'm gonna pull up the calculator. I gotta do Northern New Jersey math, bro. Let me do some Hudson County math. I just need to do that right quick. So
Freezie gonna tell me the stats don't protect the eye test. I'm going with the eye test, but go ahead, Freeze. Pull out your stat.
Right. So I'm gonna do 36 divided by 59 and let everybody know that this calendar year with Quentin Grimes in the lineup, the Knicks are winning 61% of their games. Wiz, thank you for a generous contribution. Wiz says, my fear is how we start dictates the game's tempo. What I'm going to say, y'all, is this calendar year, right? The Knicks are 36-23. I'm talking about from January 1st through the last game played, right? This is relevant. This is very important for us to know that this year, 2023, the Knicks are 36-23. That's their official record. They're 13 games over 500. And that's with the starters. And I know people miss games, right? I understand that people miss games, right? But with that said, Dante DiVincenzo has only been here for 14 of them, right? But the Knicks are 36-23. Why are we talking about taking Grimes out of the lineup? And in the same calendar year, Jalen Brunson is shooting 47 point something on spot up threes, meaning when other people have the ball, they hit him up, they look for him, and he knocked down shots. He shoot like 47 point something percent. And overall, he's shooting 44.5% from three. That's with this starting lineup of Brunson, Grimes, RJ, Randall, Mitch. Why will we make changes? And I'm not saying don't make changes. I'm asking, like, why would we? I'm just throwing this out here.
So as it relates to the record, the only thing we cannot do is we can't win without RJ. I think we owe in life without RJ. If RJ's in, I think we won, sounds like 70% of our games. So it sounds like then if we want to get to it, RJ can't be out. Now, why is RJ out so much this early? The FIBA basketball, or the temperament, or he's been out a lot already this season. And every time he's out, we lose.
That's great analysis, bro. I don't know.
We beat bad teams without RJ. That's about it. But we can't be no team that's actually good without RJ. In my mind.
Okay. That respect. I think that's a valid point too, bro. Right? Because the thing is I think the question is too is, are we a good team without RJ? I don't think so. I think it'd be like
RJ's the only guy that gives us some size at wing.
Right. I would also say, and I'm not comparing the players, but what I'm saying is to be honest, I think RJ Barrett has been our best player this season consistently over the course of the entire season. Now, he might not be the best player right now. Jalen Brunson is on fire lately, right? But Jalen Brunson was dragging his feet at the start of this season, bro. Jalen Brunson didn't wipe his feet off when he came in the house at the beginning of this season. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jalen Brunson legit looked like he had a night out on the town, and then he, you know what I'm saying, he got to get his stuff together. You know what I'm saying? But if we're merely speaking about causality, the fact that the Knicks are 36-23 in 59 games played this year, I think we should be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that record alone is a record that probably has you at least the 6th seed in the East, right? At least, at a minimum, the 6th seed, right? We know during the course of a season, we know that's 36-23 is basically a 4th seed in the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference, too, by the way. And if the Knicks continue to play at that pace, a 13 games over 500 type scenario when they healthy, yeah. And the Knicks could have had 2 All-Stars, 2 in that stretch. Could have. That depends on how you feel about Jalen Brunson. If you feel like Jalen Brunson is an All-Star level guard. King Ribby, did I reach too much?
Halliburton. No, that was a good take. Halliburton took Brunson's spot last year, but Brunson will have his own. I think Halliburton's going too.
Right.
Halliburton's definitely going with how he's playing.
Halliburton might get MVP votes. Not saying he's an MVP.
No, he's gonna get all NBA for sure though.
Yeah.
So one of the worst picks ever was not drafting Halliburton ever. The history of the franchise.
Yeah, he was right there.
Damn.
We could have traded back and still got Halliburton.
And another guard.
And another guard. We could have legit traded back and got Halliburton and Tyrese Maxey.
2 years ago, I was getting killed for the Halliburton take. They was killing me. Obi this, Obi that. You're a traitor. How could you? I said, man, we don't get much talent in the draft. We had a gotcha. Well, no, just think if Brunson would have been here longer. So Brunson's going to take Halliburton's spot. So Halliburton will never be an all-star because of Brunson. Well, both Brunson and Halliburton are playing as the best guards in the East. Well, who said they couldn't get? Man, I can't believe Knicks fans, man. That's why we can't have nice things.
Well,
Obi's not even on the team. We didn't even get nothing for him. It was a wasted draft.
I'm not gonna knock Jalen Brunson because I love Brunson, but bro, we could have had. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna make Knicks fans mad at me, but I've had people angry at me before. Like somebody legit, I was on the air 30 seconds. Somebody hit the dislike button, so people are mad at me. I occupy people mental space sometimes, right? but if you would have traded back and got Halliburton, you probably could have either got Desmond Bane or Tyrese Maxey or somebody towards the end of the draft and quickly, right? And with the money the $25 million that you paid Brunson, $26 million that you paid Brunson, and the $19 million that you paid Fournier, we could be talking about a Tyrese Maxey, Halliburton backcourt with quickly coming off the bench and Paul George in your lineup with Randall and Mitch. Something like that. You could have had, bro, the sky's the limit, bro. with what you could have did with that $45 million. But no need in crying over spilled milk, right? We are where we are, right? And listen, we are where we are. And to make that point even further, we're 36-23 in the year 2023. Right. And in my mind, we can only get better from here. Right? Because we have about, Dre, what do we have? About 15 games in December and then 8 games left. So if we play at this clip right here, we can finish this season.
I don't think we have 15 games in December because, like, from December 1 to like 11, we only have 2 games.
We get 2 games.
Playing, that dynamic is kind of weird. If you make it or if you don't make it, then
so we have about 20 games. You think?
In this,
so we have probably about 20
between
games
now
left.
and New Year's.
Yeah,
probably between now and New Year's, probably 15.
Okay. So if you play at that clip, that means we'll be what, 10-5, something like that, almost 9-6, 10-5.
Yeah,
I think we take that. You know what I'm saying?
We could be one of those teams that are consistent throughout the year, and you just slowly build on. It's not maybe we're not one of the streaky teams that goes on like a 9-game win streak, and then they might follow it up with 5 losses or something like that. But
Right.
I don't think we're the streaky team. Just by how we actually play, I think we're one of those teams that just consistently tag on wins along the way,
Right.
regardless of who our opponent is. I just don't think we're like this super explosive, highly volatile team. I think we're this team that plays to our strengths, and what you see is what you get. You're gonna get rebounds. You're gonna get limited turnovers. You're gonna get some isolation play,
Right.
and that's what you get. I don't
Right.
think our style of play is volatile.
Right. You remember when RJ got hurt last year? When RJ got hurt, we lost. So when RJ got hurt last year, and on December 27th, RJ got hurt. Right. We lost the game in overtime to Dallas. The Grimes didn't box out Luka, and he got the putback at the buzzer. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so we got the Luka 60
point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all remember that? And then the next night we lost. The next time we played, we lost to San Antonio, who was tanking.
Oh,
yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
It was just awful, right? So ultimately, what I'm saying is this. There was we could have legit knocked some heads off. And in that game, I'm looking back at the box score in that game where Luka went off for 60, 21 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Guess who was the best offensive player in that game?
Shoot.
Quentin Grimes, 33 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists.
Oh yeah, he was playing out of his mind.
Yes. Yeah, Jalen Brunson missed that game. Jalen Brunson missed that game. Quickly played 51 minutes in that game and was 5 for 21, 1 for 10 from 3.
I remember that.
But quickly had 15 assists in that game.
Yep.
So there are some games, bro. Like, don't sleep on who this Knicks team is, bro.
The reason why I said that is because I think Thibs caps some players' ceilings. Like, I think he doesn't want guys to step out of their bounds too much because variability to Thibs is negative.
Right. I understand, man. I'm with you.
But over the course of the 82-game season, there will be outliers, of course. Yeah.
But to cut y'all off, I feel like Thibs don't let nobody blossom.
Yeah, that's what Dre just said. Yeah.
Well, he lets guys that he selects to
yeah, like I don't like that.
Yeah. Only one. Because people are like, well, he let Brunson and Randall cook. No, not at the same time, bro. Nah, it's either one. Thibs don't do that, bro. Thibs is the classic ride the hot hand coach. right? And if he can't figure out who the hot hand is, he gonna stick to his rotations. Even when we feel like somebody is on the verge of cooking, right? When we feel like somebody's on the verge of cooking and Thibs don't, he'll snatch them out the game. He did it to Obi last year, like 7 times.
Yeah,
Peace to travel vibes in the building. Yeah, man. Thibs is like, yo.
Well, when you ask the question, is Thibs the long-term answer? No.
Nah.
Johnny Bryant, bro. Johnny Bryant is the guy. All you got to do is read the tea leaves, bro. Because if Johnny Bryant wasn't the guy, he'd have been interviewing for other jobs.
Or been on a bench somewhere else. On another team.
Yeah.
Because he's earned that cachet around and love around the league.
And he's too young.
Yeah.
To be rotting away on somebody's bench.
Yeah.
So
I think they're just gonna do him a solid and let him rock. It's like almost, I don't want to say it's the same thing, but like Eric Bieniemy is gonna get that Redskins job. And he knew he was gonna get it as soon as he got hired. It's just a matter of time.
Now he's gonna be in Chicago, bro.
You think he's gonna be in Chicago? I think they're giving him the job after they fire.
Nah, he made for Chicago, bro. He made for Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when you look up and you see a young quarterback throwing 6 touchdowns in the game, then you know who's the coach.
Yeah, and you think and the Commanders are about to start rebuilding.
I think they like Sam Howell though. I do think they actually
and that's their problem.
He leads the league. He leads the league in yards.
Yeah,
right now.
That's Howell. Because they're always he's a Jeff George quarterback, bro.
So you know what I'm saying? You're saying it's like it's more of a Jameis Winston type stat situation.
Yeah. You always behind 2 touchdowns. Like the dude to throw 2 pick sixes and then throw for 400 yards, and he threw for 400. That's because they were down 14-0 out the gate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
get out of here with these Vinny Testaverde numbers, bro. You know what I'm
saying? Oh, you know the original Vinny, young Vinny.
Yeah.
Picks every game, Vinny.
Every game, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But ultimately, where we are with Thibs, bro, I think Thibs has us where we should be. Because when I look back at the wins and losses while y'all were chopping it up, just to be quiet and listen to what y'all was saying, but also try to add some support and data. When a team is in a calendar year, when a team is on a 50-win pace, that's a pretty good damn team, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because through 59 games, that means it would have been 23 games left. Right, and through 23 games, you would think that team would go 14-9. That would put you in that area of 50-32, kind of 50-31, whatever the number is. Yeah. So yeah.
We're not too far off, or off at all. We're on the right trajectory. Yeah, and I mean some of our losses this year. I don't think any of our losses were pretty bad losses. I think we beat who we were supposed to beat, and we kind of lost who we were supposed to lose to, given circumstances and scenarios. Like we were on the last game of our 5-game road trip against the number 1 seed in the West,
right,
and lost to them. We lost to the number 1 seed in the East,
right.
We lost to the Bucs. Like there's like, granted, there are opportunities to win a few of those games, but there's like no shame, and we're still gelling and building and growing.
Right.
So, I mean, eventually we're gonna, not to say we're gonna go on this huge run, but it wouldn't shock me if we went on an 8 out of 10 type kick or 9 out of 13. Like we just pluck away.
Right.
With multiple 3-game win streaks, you know.
Right.
Every here and there.
Dre, you know what I want to point out to you, not to diminish your point. I'm sorry for chirping while you were saying your point, but I agree with you, and the fact that if Toronto didn't have our number last year, say if we split with Toronto,
How many games did we lose to Toronto? We lost
3.
Oh, 3.
And the only one we had was in overtime.
Yeah. I think that was the game Randall was going crazy from 3, I believe, in Toronto.
Bro, Toronto was
but that when you're not in this like elite echelon of team, when you're just a very good team, sometimes like there's gonna be one team that just has a bad match.
That has a number, bro.
Like I remember there was years when LeBron couldn't beat the Bulls in the regular
Bulls. When Keith Bogans is out there guarding LeBron.
Guarding Wade.
yeah, you out there like, yo, how do you have Kirk Heinrich and Keith Bogans playing at bro? How you got Keith Bogans and Kirk Heinrich playing at the same time? First of all, right?
And Luol Deng playing 48 minutes.
If he was healthy, because remember Luol Deng was injury prone too. Remember?
Yeah.
Luol Deng, he would play 48 minutes if he healthy, but then again, at the same time, you know what I'm saying?
He's not always healthy. So.
Yeah, but my point is sometimes cats just have your number, bro. And for those that don't think that's true, we have Boston's number historically, right? For some reason, Boston is always in a grapple with us, no matter how hot they are. Yo, we played them one Saturday night, bro. They had to hit 28 threes to beat us. Y'all remember that Saturday night?
Mm-hmm.
They had to hit 28 threes against us to keep us off them, bro. 28. Julius Randle, one shot. Julius Randle was in Jaylen Brown's jersey, and he still was swishing threes. The best defense we saw Randle play all year, and he still couldn't stop Jaylen Brown.
Sometimes it's just like that.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like that, bro. What can you do, really? What can you do? Right? I mean,
that's NBA basketball at that
Do
point.
you? Who do you think has
salute,
our number?
Ron. Salute Ron.
Oh, Ron's in the building. Salute to Ron. Salute. I'm gonna throw this.
Salute Soulfinger too.
Yo, Soulfinger, stop sending me that cornbread salad recipe, bro. I don't eat cornbread salad, bro. You gotta cut that out,
What?
Soulfinger.
The hell's
Soulfinger out here,
I
here DMing us the cornbread salad recipe.
Shout out to pasta salad.
No shout out. No, I'm not shouting out them. No, this is disgusting, bro. I'm not. Y'all can shout out pasta salad if y'all want to, right? But nah, man, I ain't.
Bull crap.
Nah, bro. I just rather eat ham, bro. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? Cook it, eat it. You know what I'm saying? We out here making cornbread salad. Soulfinger got to cut that out, bro. Yeah, man. Yo, do you think we need to trade for a star?
The loaded question.
Good.
This year, no. Over the summer, yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say the same exact thing.
This year, you try to maximize whatever you can get in terms of value out of all the guys that you have here, even though Thibs isn't necessarily that type of coach.
Right.
And then you make your move. But if you don't do it in the summer, then I don't know what this front office is doing. If you're not going to push your chips forward, you got to consolidate at some point. You can't
because don't we got like 3 first rounders or something like that?
We got more than that, man.
This year? You're talking about this year, right?
This year,
yeah.
We could have 4 if everything goes our way, right?
Yeah,
but we don't think the
not,
Wizards and the Pistons are going to make the playoffs.
No.
But if not, we got 3 for sure.
2 for sure.
Oh, 2 for sure. Okay.
Or 1 for sure, ours. But we think the Mavericks are not going to finish in the lottery at all, right? Because it's still top 10 protected, right? We think Dallas is not going to be one of the 10 worst teams in the league. We don't think that.
Dallas is going to make the playoffs this year. That
right,
pick is going to be the 20s, something like that.
And the Pistons right now, the way the Pistons look, we don't think the Pistons are going to make the playoffs.
Okay.
Or the Wizards. They look like 2 of the worst teams ever.
Y'all do realize Dallas is going to tank again if they look just like they did last year. They'll pay the fine before giving up that player.
They look.
They got a chance to tank. They will tank.
They will, but they look better this year. Like they don't. And here's the other part. Luka was damn near putting a mandate out there, like he's not trying to lose basketball, like ever again, ever. And at that point, he has enough cachet. Like the reason why Kyrie is even there is because Luka was like, "Yo, get me a player right now."
Yep.
And
Even
Luka's
if it's
like,
a bad fit.
and Luka's like, "I'm not about this losing stuff because I'm not playing forever." He already said himself. He said he looked at LeBron like, "I commend LeBron, but I am not playing no 19, 20 years.
Right.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time."
Not a long time. Right. Yep.
I got like 10, 15 years in him, and that's it.
Yeah. So he's trying to maximize what he can do right now.
Right. And it doesn't mean he loves basketball any less. It just means people understand their mortality.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all it means.
So
because he's only gonna get slower. He's not getting faster. He's only gonna get slower.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So like theoretically they could tank, but I don't think Luka's about to have them doing that ever again. Like even if the pick wound up in the teens for them, they're not gonna tank out of the teens just to make sure it's a top 10 pick. Again, not in back-to-back years, not with how he's playing.
Dre, you know what I'm doing if I'm the Knicks though?
Yeah.
If those picks that have question marks on them,
I'm trading them.
I'm trading them, bro. I'm
while
trading those
while
picks.
they might still be viewed as favorite.
While they still have appeal to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think the stakes are high right now on those picks.
Stakes is high.
Stakes is high. Yeah. Shout out to whoever produced that song. Stakes is high.
Okay, Freezie.
King Ribby, who produced that? That was Prince Paul.
Oh, here we go. This guy.
Prince Paul.
Yeah, Prince Paul.
Oh, you said Prince Paul. What?
Yeah. This Jay Dilla disrespect must end, Freezie. It must stop.
Yo,
it needs to
stop. Stop trolling, Freezie.
Why Jay Dilla got to be in every conversation? Jay Dilla got to be in every conversation. Gee, I don't know why.
Dilla the Damager, baby. Jay Dilla the Damager.
Yeah, he all right, bro. Cornbread salad.
He ain't Jay Electronica, so we won't get crazy.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to my man Ron from Still Knicks Fans. I was on a panel with him earlier. He said some amazing stuff.
Salute to Ron.
Yeah, I like what Ron was saying. Ron was very, very, very reasonable in his takes. So like leaving an outlet for decompression, right? He had a reasonable take on Quentin Grimes, basically saying, you know, we thought he was going to be Klay Thompson. He came out, he is not, and I'm paraphrasing. Basically, he's not Klay Thompson and probably won't ever be. But if he can get at this stage, if he can at least give us Aaron Aflalo, that'll be good at this stage. Now, can he become Klay down the road? Nobody questions that. Nobody wants to speak to the potential of a player. But what we will say is if he can give us that takes us out of here, I think.
Yeah, I'm not averse to that line of thinking because if he gives you 50% of Klay,
yeah,
we're talking about something else completely.
Right. If he can give us 50%, if he can give us 2020 Klay, which was kind of like a shell of 2017 Klay, yeah,
high volume, solid defender.
You can't leave him open.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, type Klay. Then certainly, yeah.
But
don't give us Klay Aiken, bro.
But when you talk about Klay, remember they drew up plays to just get him the ball off ball. We don't even do that. Like we tell Grimes, yo, sit in the corner and come over here when your name's called. That's what we tell him. Like, so it's hard to get that Klay without the usage.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be high usage, just shooting.
Yeah, just being featured. Like every sixth play, you draw something up.
Right.
to get him a shot.
Right. They run.
Or
Ribby, they
just not
run.
even to get him a shot, just to leverage his shooting ability, and then
Right.
swing.
But Dre, they run this play called picket fence, right? And I mentioned it as an out of bounds play, but what they'll do is Draymond will come across half and they'll line up vertically, and they'll run picket fence. And when you see the shooter run to the corner, their best defender goes with one, and on the other side of the court, Clay rotated to the other side, right to the other side of the court. He's open for a second, but they have two guys screening for him. If you go to the one side, right, by the time you try to react, go to the other side, you have two dudes screening. You have to fight through screens to get to either Clay or Steph.
Right.
Right. And so now you're like, pick your poison. And if you split your defense, Andrew Wiggins goes straight down the middle of the floor and dunks.
And it's
And
because you're causing miscommunication and confusion for defense.
Yep.
And we only do that. We only cause confusion in terms of switches so we can isolate. We don't really do that to get easy buckets or layups or anything of that sort. Which is why Freezie like saw the statistic. Well, I know the statistic, but we're at the bottom of the league in paint points. Are we a finesse team now? Like,
no,
we're not.
No,
but our shot diet is turning it into that.
We're at the bottom in
pace.
We're at the bottom in pace points, but not paint attempts.
Right. Oh, because we're missing a lot in the paint.
Yeah. That's the thing, because I saw that too, and I'm glad you brought that up. We're at the bottom in paint points, and when I say the bottom, I don't mean last. When I saw it, I think we were like 27th. Now that may have changed after this weekend of games, but we were like at the bottom. But then when I saw Julius Randle shooting 19, 18% at the rim, your power forward is shooting 18% at the rim. And then when I saw Jalen Brunson's field goal percentage at the rim this year,
because he's missing a ton of layups.
Y'all don't think they're making it harder for him? Y'all don't think it's about the defense make it harder for these guys realizing that this is their strength? Oh no, I'm getting nervous.
I mean, some of it goes into it, but we also saw Jalen Brunson average 30 on an elite defense with no spacing
against Miami and Cleveland in the playoffs. He was roasting the interior defense. No disrespect to I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, but I think it's all Quentin Grimes' fault.
Yes, that's very hypocritical. You just earlier said, "Whoa, what in the? You trolling us?"
No, bro. I'm speaking to a specific thing, right? I'm not talking about in the grand scheme of things.
You muted yourself. You're so BS that you knew to put yourself on mute.
Internet, because I didn't touch anything. The internet stream y'all. But I'm speaking to like I'm speaking to G.I. the golfer, right? you know what I'm saying? Like G.I. is a good. Now he can't beat me and Soulfinger, right? But he's a pretty good golfer, right? So, but I'm not talking about G.I. overall, the person. You know what I'm saying? Like G.I. is probably a really, really good golfer in real life. But he already know as a fact that if he ever get out there on the cart path with me and Soulfinger, he already know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? He pulled out his in-season tournament trophy. Salute to G.I. Oh, and now he up here bragging, bro.
Now he's flexing.
Now he on Instagram straight flexing. That's what he doing. Shout out to G.I. So, but G.I. understand the point that I'm making though. I'm speaking to Grimes specifically, and the thing of having Mitch and Grimes on the floor affecting floor spacing. That's all. Right? I'm not talking about his overall play in the starting lineup. I'm just talking about that one specific thing.
Hey, Freezie, I gotta get going, but I appreciate you having me on the panel.
Yo, I got to get out of here too because we coming back for the game.
Yeah.
And so I got to go in here and eat some yams and mac and cheese.
Oh,
He too, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't let this food go to waste, bro. I got to get some fuel for the workouts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to while we here, shout out to Free Keith and Soulfinger and Boulevard 73 and Corey Lee and Adam and Metz and Cowboy Bob and everybody that come through and rock with us on the channel. Salute to everybody, man. We're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do for the channel that makes the channel popping so much. People talk about y'all all the time. So salute to everybody, man. We're gonna come back through and holler at y'all later. Peace, everybody.
All right, peace.